Hi, I'm Master, Dr. Flabarmi, and the guy that can make a really high-pitched voice. Check this out. Ow. Well, that's not the point of the video. Anyway, today I'm doing an idea that I wanted to do for a really long time. Today I'm gonna be making your absurd chromatic ideas, which is an idea that I had for a Who the hell is DMing me? We already talked about this! I swear people are gonna think this is staged. Again, I don't write scripts, I'm just talking right now, I'm looking at my laptop. Today I'm making an idea where I'm gonna be making your absurd chromatic ideas. So I made a community post where you guys are gonna tell me some characters I'm gonna be making chromatics of, and I'm gonna put them actually on a wheel, and I'm gonna be picking them. I picked out around 10 comments, and I'm gonna be making these chromatics. So without further ado, let's stop keeping bloopers in videos and let's actually go to the wheel. Alright, so over here we have the wheel of names, which I have put around 10 comments, as I said. These are all submissions from the original community post, so I'm not putting ones in. I put random ones. So with that said, let's spin the first one and let's see who's gonna be the first comment we're gonna be making a chromatic of. Let's see, and Scott Stars, which he said Pillow and Book from BFDI, which I have never actually watched BFDI, so you know what, I'm gonna have to do some research real quick. After some looking, I found a video called Pillow and Book Interactions Teapot 1 through 10, which I still don't know what that means, but we got voice clips of Pillow and Book, and I have already seen what both of them sound like, so let's start cutting samples. Alright, I found some good samples. I just grabbed the beginning samples. So this is Book.
How do I do? You know, that.
Alright, no, that's Book. Alright, let's start making the chromatic. So if you watched my chromatic video, you already know what's gonna happen. So let's just start grabbing samples. Alright, I got the samples for Book. I'm gonna do Book first, and then we're gonna do Pillow. Now I will probably just cut this part out, or just speed it up. So, hey editor, could you, real quick, just cut or like speed up the process for me making the chromatic? Alright, Book is done. Now I gotta do the same thing for Pillow. My back hurts. Alright, finally, after like, I don't know, I haven't been counting, the Pillow and Book, the Book and Pillow chromatics are finally done. Now, let me get an FLP to test them in. Okay, so over here, I have the Armed FLP, which is a song with 2 people. I'll probably use this if there's like 2 chromatic submissions. But anyway, Right Hand Man is Book, and Reginald is Pillow, alright? So, here's the chromatic test. Alright, so to be honest with these chromatics, I would probably rate the Book one like 7 out of 10. The Pillow one would probably be like a 6 out of 10. There's a vowel that's kinda annoying and I'm too lazy to remake it, so you know what? We're just gonna go with that and let's go back to the wheel. Oh, by the way, I should mention this. This will be a 2-part video because I just realized this will take me so long, and this video will probably be like at least 40 minutes long if I continue doing this. So this video will be 2 parts, 5 for the first part and 5 for the second part. Nothing is gonna change, it's gonna be the same wheel. Anyway, let's now spin again. Let's see what's it gonna be this time. Hopefully it's nothing too bad, like something fast. Oh, and oh, it's the Cooler Crafter one. Let's see. And Garden of Ban Ban. What does that mean? Okay, so I have no idea what Chaos meant by Garden of Ban Ban. So what I did is just, I grabbed that one meme where it's Jumbo Josh saying, "Hi, I'm Jumbo Josh, Garden of Ban Ban."
I'm Jumbo Josh, brah, from Indie Horror Garden of Ban Ban, brah.
So I guess I'm gonna make that a chromatic, why not? And actually, I could make it with custom vowels.
Brah,
Alright, so after a few minutes, I grabbed some custom vowels and some good vowels for this one joke chromatic. Let's cut them up. Alright, I'm done with the second chromatic. I'm gonna do a quick test, then I'm gonna go rest because my back is killing me. Alright, so for this test, I got the Blissful FLP from that one QT mod. So currently I'm just gonna test it out. I just put it right now, I haven't heard what it sounds like, but let's see. I'll be damned. This chromatic actually kinda sounds pretty good. Even though I spent like I think 10 minutes on it, this sounds pretty good. I'm actually gonna give it like a 8 out of 10. This sounds really good. Maybe we'll get a 10 out of 10 chromatic soon. Hi, Editor Aster here. Remember how I said I was gonna take a little break because my back is hurting? Well, I accidentally fell asleep and now it's 9 AM. So... well, let's just continue the video. Yo guys, the funniest thing just happened. I just fell asleep and I totally forgot about the video, so now I'm gonna have to continue it. Well, let's just pretend nothing happened. Let's just spin the wheel. Let's see what's the next thing that's gonna be. And it's by Notice Me Hypersan. What is it? Battle for Extra Time. Oh wait, I think I know what this guy's talking about. Hold on. Okay, so if nobody knows what the hell is Battle for Extra Time, some guy on YouTube has made fan-made lobotomies, and this is one of them. It's Battle for Extra Time.
Battle for Extra Time!
It'll be interesting because I haven't made a lobotomy chromatic in so long, or a lobotomy OC, so this should be a really interesting chromatic. Well, let's start. Alright, I got the vowels. It's only 4 because I couldn't get that much. It's one voice line, but pretty good. Now, let's get to tuning. Okay, so I just ran into an issue. This voice, like, starts at C6. If I put it at C3, it will not work. So, for the first time ever, I think I'm actually gonna have to put it, I'm gonna actually make the chromatic start in C4. I've never actually done that before. Oh well. Alright, Battle for Extra Time is done. Now let me get an FLP to test this in. Alright, look, I know I already used the Blissful FLP, but to be honest, this entire song is pink and Battle for Extra Time is pink, so this chromatic should be perfect for this song. Alright, so I put it here and I put a new boyfriend chromatic to now make it now use the same chromatic as last time. And here's the Battle for Extra Time test. I'll be honest, this chromatic was pretty good. Even the sound waves of the chromatic is pretty promising, because if the sound wave looks good in the chromatic, that means the chromatic is actually promising. to be honest, this might also be an 8 out of 10. Well, actually, maybe an 8 out of half because, to be honest, it kind of fits the song actually. Now, let's get back to the wheel. Alright, now for the fourth chromatic. Let's spin the wheel and let's see. And... oh wait, no. I thought it was gonna be Arson, but I guess it's Marcel, the EXC124. Stanley MOV. Now, actually, I do watch Stanley MOV, so this should be actually... This should be an easy chromatic to make. Okay, so I didn't really know what to get for Stanley MOV, so I got like one of his 5-minute videos because I didn't want to get like a 30-minute video. I got his do not click this video where it's where I clicked it, so my bad. Well, I got it, and it's basically just him talking, but it's pretty good samples of him talking, so we're gonna actually use these. Alright, I got 4 samples that I think are pretty good. Maybe the E vowel, which is this one. It's kinda bad, but I guess we'll find out whenever I tune it. Alright, Stanley MOV is done. This chromatic was kind of fast actually, I don't know why, but let's get the cover. Alright, here we are. I picked a different FLP this time. This FLP is kind of a fast song. It also even has an entonal, so I put Boyfriend's chromatic, I put a Boyfriend entonal because it's originally a Pico song. And this foreign jiggle, I don't know, is Stanley, alright? So here's the chromatic test. Okay, so I'll be honest, I kinda had high hopes for this chromatic, but to be honest, it doesn't exactly sound like Stanley MOV, so to be honest, I'll probably give it like a 6.5. I mean, yeah, I kinda did like some good vowels and I thought it would be pretty accurate, but it's not actually that accurate, so I guess it's a 6 out of 10. I mean, no, 6.5 out of 10. Alright, so let's go for the final one so I can rest because my back still hurts from yesterday. Alright, here we are for the final spin for part 1, because I'll do a part 2 maybe in like next month, I don't know. Is the final one. Let's see, who's it gonna be? It's any of these 6 people. And oh, it's Arson, it's Arson, let's go! I would freak out, but it's literally 10 AM, my parents are still asleep, but it's Arson, and it's Doll from Murder Drones. Well, this should be awkward, I've never watched Murder Drones before. Hold on, I gotta do a lot of research for this one.
Ой, я должна была предположить, что кто-то сможет убежать через вентиляцию.
What the hell are you saying? Alright, so after some research, I realized, or no, figured out that Doll is some Russian murder drone from Murder Drones that speaks Russian. So this is gonna be my first ever chromatic, making a chromatic out of someone from a different language. So this should be really interesting. I wonder how I'm gonna get vowels for this. Alright, I got the samples. Let's get to tuning for the final chromatic. And done. Doll's chromatic is done and I can finally use it. This kinda took a bit because it's Russian, it's hard to get vowels. Alright, so for this one, I'm gonna use the Junkyard FLP that I used in the chromatic tutorial video because it's the only other FLP that I have lying around, so, well, let's see the chromatic. To be honest, even though I just learned what doll sounds like, this chromatic actually pretty good. This is actually kind of difficult. I think I'm actually gonna give this a 9. I mean, this chromatic is pretty accurate, even though I just learned what doll sounds like, and it's Russian. But to be honest, this chromatic kinda good. So yeah, I guess that's the last chromatic. Well, that's the end of the first part of making your absurd chromatic ideas, because if I continue making the other 5, this video will be 30 minutes long and I'll be very tired because I don't have time. But anyway, if you're wondering where you could get these chromatics, I'm actually gonna make a Google Drive folder with all these chromatics together in the description. You could find them and you could just download them, you could use them with credit. So that should be it for part 1, and I'll see you in part 2, and I still don't know how to end videos, so roll the outro. Yeah, that's what I do every time. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you liked it, make sure to like and subscribe. I was trying out something new for this video because I really love making chromatics and I wanted to make your absurd chromatic ideas. For part 1, well, there's gonna be a part 2, maybe in a month or maybe next week, I don't know. It depends on how long this video is gonna take me to edit. But oh well, have a good day and happy Ramadan, and goodbye. I'll see you in part 2.